So basically, we just took a half an hour to set up a tripod, which is my orange guitar amp, an Undercut Deluxe mug box, some shitty tissue paper, and a Nature Valley granola bar.
Hell yeah. All right.
And I got water all over. I love starting the first podcast, water in my face. I love to see it.
Boston Motel Podcast, Episode 1. Or
Episode 1.
Room 1.
Or call it Room 001. Quote it, folks. We're having a gay old time.
All right, so this is for a school project at first called My Senior Footprint for Miss Goldberg's. And then after that, we'll eventually just do random podcasts with no upload schedule.
No upload schedule.
No upload
whatsoever.
Schedule. Nope.
We could be as far spread as monthly uploads to daily uploads. That sounds good. This is not a mess, I swear.
All right, so we're first going to start out by talking how me and Ernie met, how we became friends and eventually lamp breathers.
Yes. And by the way, you need one of those for high school. But, so basically, I saw this dude like the second week of... No, I think you came like second week of second quarter in freshman year. It was Miss Goulam's class. And I walked into class and I saw you and I was like, hey, he looks creepy and interesting. I'm going to go talk to him and harass him. And then me and this one guy, Ben, who used to go to Palo Verde, me and him both just started kind of messing with Max, like memeing on him, like saying really stupid jokes. And then I think we talked about how skinny you were for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's the game.
That's the game. And then... Yeah, and then me and Max became closer friends after it was from this dude named, I think his name was King Wolfie. Wolfie Raps. I literally said, yay! And then this man said, I'm cheese. And I was like, oh, he gets the joke. He knows what's going on.
Hell yeah.
And then we eventually bonded more after we both saw that, hey, we both like art, we both like to draw, and we both enjoy mostly the same music, and we both can play guitar. Kind of. I didn't know how to play guitar then, but I got one like sophomore year, so.
Yep. And, we bonded more over video games, like Devil May Cry, over drawing, a bunch of stupidness.
A lot of stupidness.
A lot of stupidness.
A lot of stupidness. I laugh at nothing.
Yep.
Honestly. So, that leads more so onto friends in general. And since this is a high school senior footprint thing-a-ling, whatever, you really do need friends for high school. Not like a lot of you need like this many tops, if we're being honest here. You need like 5 really good ones, 2 extras, because people are disposable. And then you just need them to count on, and then like your mom sometimes, and then maybe your dad if he's still around. Mine is, but I just don't. I more so reside or confide in my mom. Not reside, because I mean I would sleep inside her. Pause. Hold your horses.
Throughout high school, I've made, I guess you can say, a lot of friends, and really made actual like 7 friends, and friends with a lot of other people not as close as I am with Ernie or a couple other friends that don't go to our school anymore.
Yeah.
Which is an F in the chat for the boys.
An F in the... Can we get an F in chat? Poggers. We don't have a chat, but poggers in chat, boys.
Comment section.
That's our chat. It's just a really delayed chat. That's what comment sections actually are.
And then I also learned that people can become dickheads throughout high school.
Yeah.
Like, people can absolutely change on their friends just because of someone that you're also friends with.
Friends change due to their own interests when they're selfish. Not to say that I haven't done the same, but I never tried to hurt anyone in the process or make anyone feel like they were less important than what they were.
Yep. Some people are just stupid.
Sometimes.
All the time.
Yeah. And then speaking on hardships, life. Let's talk about it. I've gone through some stuff in my whole entire high school thing. This is going to get dark. Sorry, y'all, but I watched my puppy die. And honestly, we've both had just stuff happen in our whole entire high school career. The only thing that I've found that works for me, at least, everyone's different. You got to find what works for you, what coping mechanism helps you without hurting others. The thing that I found is just roll with the punches. And at the end of the day, you can't control the universe. The universe controls what goes on around you. So if something happens, too bad. Deal with it. Roll with the punches. And whatever gets thrown your way, you're just going to have to take it full face, full frontal.
Sus.
It wasn't sus. Excuse me. Sorry about that. We love starting the podcast. I'm so respectful on these dudes right now.
So professional.
So professional, man. You don't understand.
That's why we got the water bottles. We said we have to look professional.
Yeah, we're not drinking with the pinky up. We forgot the pinky up. You're Aussie. Some of your ancestors are British. Shouldn't you know this?
All right. So throughout high school, my main challenge wasn't really, well, I guess it wasn't really life, but it was, and also just me not doing school because fuck school. But
sometimes.
But I just never had the motivation to do it or that stuff until I got my head out of my ass and just kind of, I don't know, I got better junior and senior year, but messed myself up.
I was the same thing. Freshman year, I was super lazy, didn't do anything, but it's freshman year, so you can ace it if you literally turn in one assignment. Sophomore year, I learned, I really do have to care about school, because I started not caring about school and not prioritizing and caring way too much about friends more than anything. I was too prioritized on, do these people like me? Do these people even care about me? Instead of thinking, I gotta care about me. I take care of me at the end of the day. You know what I mean? And then
they can't answer you.
Dude, listen. It's POV, bro. It's podcast. Made this for you.
Mainly for ourselves, but
yeah, let's all be honest here.
And Chris D'Elia.
Shouts out Chris D'Elia. This podcast is sponsored by not the Congratulations podcast, but Chris, if you see this, sponsor us. Get cash up to put in word to cash out for us.
Yes.
Epic gamer moments.
But to continue on high school, favorite parts of high school, because high school is pretty rad also. I had I made friends. Like I said, I made friends, English, and
Do you speak it?
And teachers that I've liked, I've made them more than a teacher. They're a friend, like Mr. Farley, Miss Oliver, Miss Wheeler, Mr. Smith, both of them, librarian and algebra teacher. Algebra teacher doesn't like raisins.
I don't even like raisins. Well, that's another you want to make friends more than just your peers around high school. Because if you make friends with your teachers, it's a lot easier to get stuff done too. You know how the teacher works, you know why they do things, and you know what you need to do to pass that class. If I wasn't friends with any of my teachers, I'd probably be failing all of my classes, if I'm being honest. Yes. Not saying they all let me get scot-free, but they will let me all get scot-free. But it helps to have friends as teachers because you get to talk to them and get to know why they teach and how they work through everything. It helps you become a better student because you see what it takes to be a teacher, and you see, I should probably just do my work out of respect instead of just throwing off this assignment, which I used to do, which is stupid.
And expand more memories with me and Ernie. We've been friends for all 4 years of high school. I came actually around October of freshman year, and that's when it kind of hit off. We're not married, but we argue like we are.
Pause. It happens.
We've been through a lot together, and that's why eventually we're going to open up a tattoo shop somewhere in Seattle, possibly. And
hopefully.
Yeah, that's
really about it. Oh, another tip, because this is a high school thing, forgot about that. Another tip for high school, prioritize. Learn to do stuff when you need to do stuff. This isn't say like don't make friends, focus on school more. No, you're gonna kill yourself doing that. Just prioritize. You got to get work done, but you have to have a social life, or else you're gonna be at an interview like the paper athlete. I just made fun of like 1,000 people at our school, but you know, it's all jokes, people. Don't take it serious, please. Well, I will cry.
High school part's out of the way, and I'm pretty sure that was going like 6 minutes, maybe even 4.
6.
And we just talked about randomness now, I guess.
This went on about as long as like a siege round. Every time I play Siege, I'm thinking like the round's gonna go on for like 20 more minutes, and I look at the clock, it's like 30 seconds. It's like, I don't know where the hostage is, I don't know what gun I'm using, I get scared, I cry, I might pee my pants.
Yeah, what the fuck is a bullet?
Not to be controversial, but what's air? Welcome to the real part of the podcast, boys. Poggers and Chad. We're gonna have to cut a clip just for Goldberg, and then
yeah,
like this one is gonna.
Well, we can tell her that the thing ended.
True.
And like
she'll probably watch the whole thing when she gets home, though.
But
shouts out Goldberg for letting us do a podcast, by the way.
Topics that are going on now. Doomsday Clock was pushed up. Stupid.
I forgot. I didn't know we had a doomsday clock, if I'm being completely honest, because I thought the last time the world was going to end, was it 2012 or 2016?
It's
2012.
They made a movie off of it.
I know they made a movie off, but I thought after the movie, everyone's like, oh, the world's not going to end. We're going to have to push the clock up. And then the whole reason everyone thought the world was going to end because the Mayan calendar just stopped.
Yeah.
At 2012. They just ran out of space on a rock.
Yep.
They just ran out of space on a rock. I don't know what more they want from Mayans.
Y'all ever overthink?
Y'all ever over a rock carving?
It's not a rock.
Imagine being a paleontologist and overthinking rocks. This post is brought to you by dummies who didn't go to college.
Atomic Council is the one that pushed up the Doomsday Clock.
The Atomic Council. That sounds like a cult, Max.
I think they're called the Atomic Council.
This is a cult.
Cancel.
They are speaking to beings beyond our comprehension if they're called the Atomic Council, dude. They sound like the green... What were they called in Fallout 4? The dudes who lived out in the Green Sea?
I don't remember.
You remember, like...
Yeah, I remember.
It was a really obscure... It was like the Adams family, like Atoms, like Adams. Or something.
Children of Adam?
Yeah, the Children of Adam.
Yeah.
And their whole thing was like they praised the Atom. Everyone who's watching this podcast probably already played Fallout 4. They know what's going on. There's probably
Children
some...
of Adam were in Fallout 3.
They were? Yeah, everyone who's watching this is probably like, they're children of Adam, dummy. Like 5 minutes ago, bro. And that's on the game.
I think they push it up to like, 11 seconds to midnight.
Of what year, though? This midnight?
No, not this midnight.
It's going to be this midnight. And we're going to get 0
well,
credit.
Because like Watchmen, how what am I going to say? What are you laughing at?
It's so sad that Steve
But Watchmen, the Doomsday Clock was correct, but that was not Doomsday. It was more or less just a bomb went off in Manhattan.
Yeah. Set off by
Ozymandias.
Ozymandias?
Yeah.
And then he blamed Manhattan, didn't he?
Because it was Manhattan's particle energy.
And then he said, it's so sad that Steve Jobs died of phlegma. Who the hell is Steve Jobs? Oh, dude, you know who's going to appreciate it? No, we can't say names. Never mind. We didn't get them to sign an NDA.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's not fine.
It's fine.
It's not fun.
Then who? Just explain.
It's not fun.
Explain.
We're going to bleep it out.
Explain.
I'm not going to explain it.
Explain.
She'll know exactly what it is. Or off rip.
She'll? The teacher?
Oh my god, bro.
What?
I'm going to cry.
What?
You see what I deal with? My stupid what? Pause. Hold on. My bad. We should honestly probably talk more about high school.
No. That means I have to cut more.
You don't have to cut more, so you could just watch the whole podcast.
That's true.
Yeah. And this is podcast, so we can't really cut anything like for real though.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You guys are gonna grow up with us. That's the whole default dance. Poggers. Keck W, am I right, boys?
Check.
Good guitar. Can you see the guitar back there?
I think I
On
put
chat.
it.
What if it's been out of focus this whole time?
It shouldn't be.
Dude, what if it is, man?
Do you want me to check?
We'll fix it in post. We'll just send her the unfocused. You're gonna check?
I'm gonna check.
We have
Oh, wait. Is it just showing your forehead?
what? What? It's only been showing just like jokes, just or that one. I don't watch JoJo, but I like to watch a bunch of memes, and there's that one meme of that one dude, and he's like, "Nani koreo?" And there's that other one who's like really. It said like 2 times 2 equals 8.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Nani koreo?" And the other one like says some other Japanese stuff, and then the other one like he stabs him in the face with a fork.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think Justin showed you that, huh?
I think Joseph and Darian showed me it like 20 times each, and I acted like it was new just so I could watch it again.
Of course.
It was that funny. Almost cried laughing the whole time.
When we're gonna have together, we have to have our own podcast room
Yeah.
and an actual tripod.
The fuck, does that mean we're gonna have to get a 5-room house for 3 people?
No. We get a 3-bedroom house and make Joseph sleep on the couch.
Listen, couch surfer, you're going on there tonight, and the rest of the nights.
Idiot.
I mean, we could just dedicate one of our rooms and like just soundproof it. The audio is gonna be so bad.
On here?
Yeah, not your phone is. It's just because it's an empty, vast room with no. So we have the fan and that goofy Jesus portrait.
That's covered in plastic.
It's covered in plastic. It's probably just reflecting sound. Just the whole. Why are you out of everything I say? Just gets you. That's what gets you.
With that puffer fish.
It's the internet is so nasty to it, dude. There's this. It was like an anime girl, but like it had like spikes all around her, and it was like doing the noise. It had like the A, the German U with the 2 dots, and E, G, H. And so it was like. And like there was a dude like force feeding like the anime version of it, like carrots, like you're sticking a sword in someone's abdomen, just huzzah.
Huzzah!
My name is Indigo Montoya. Should give my father. Better die.
Shit.
Dude, that's so respectful. I'm gonna be so respectful.
Copyrighted.
I'm gonna be so respectful. Dude, I feel like if Chris saw this, he'd probably be like, "This is a little fruity, but I'll support." We should go to Denny's and podcast. And only get slams, grand slams, slam. This whole podcast is gonna be like half-ass stealing jokes, and then like just laughing at our own stupidity. I'm not into fashion. That's pretty apparent.
Do you think scissors dry out when they're in the bag? No. I've never had old Twizzlers in the bag. I mean, I've had the ones that are there.
They get. It's not that they dry out. They just get more plasticky.
So if they dry out.
They get because if they dried out, they'd be like snap in half, crack me off one Kit Kat style, like. But these boys just actually turn into petroleum-made plastic.
Marmalade.
The Marmite. It just turns into Marmite. Just Do you want me to check?
No, it's fine. It didn't move.
One of us?
No, it didn't move.
I kicked it with my foot.
Well, stop kicking the damn table.
This is very stressful. I am Mason and the table is the numbers at this point. Or tell us about the numbers, Mason. I don't know anything but any fucking numbers. My mom helping me with math homework. Oh yeah, I got this. I'll help you. Looks like division. My dad. Ah! The numbers, Mason. This is gonna be the biggest like blowout meme like ever. Like this is gonna be like such an like inner side joke. Like it's gonna be like Chris and Miss Goldberg who watched this probably. Shout outs.
You know, I don't think Chris Lee is gonna watch it, but if he does,
Oh, I was talking about Chris from.
yeah, but I'm talking about Chris Lee.
We're just gonna change the person.
What Chris are you talking about?
Chris, 7th period. The one that sits to the right of me.
Oh, the
Dude.
black one. What did Chris say?
The black one?
I mean, the black hair one.
You mean, dude, he's black. I thought you were going to say Black Plague. Because
Black Plague.
Black Plague in your area. Black Plague in your area. Black Plague in your area. Black Plague in your area.
Wait, what does he have to do with this?
Because remember he said he would. Did you not hear him? He was like, I'll definitely watch this.
Oh, no.
I will definitely watch the first one.
The first one? If you watch this one, you have to watch all of them.
Get naked. Get naked. Cease your heresy. How much longer are we going to keep this going?
I don't know.
We're kind of dragging it out now. We should probably end off with like one high school thing.
Polarity is not alright. But the principal and the teachers are pretty epic.
Yeah.
Other than that,
it's not, dude. Honestly, it's not even poly. It's just the kind
it's
of
the students.
It's just It's the students and sometimes TUSD.
Yeah.
Like
they
sometimes.
took away our strawberry milk.
That wasn't even TUSD. That was Michelle Obama. That was like, oh, there's too much sugar in the milk.
Yeah, but they had strawberry milk in California.
Still.
Yeah. I don't know if it's there now, but
Michelle Obama just raped that idea, decimated it,
California food.
like the 5 black guys in one way.
Rita Ranch food is actually better than California food.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Like
Because,
food, like restaurant food,
no, like
or
lunch, like school food.
oh, school food.
They have their own microwave in the fucking auditorium. Because wait, you cafeteria. I
They
mean.
have a microwave and they have microwaves.
In the cafeteria.
I don't care where it is. They just have microwaves in general.
They had a lunch line, and there was actual food being made.
We're taking a pack of Hot Pockets to Empire for the Vex Robotics competition. This is gonna show our age, honestly. We're gonna watch this like 5 years from now when the podcast has progressed and we have like 100,000 subscribers.
100,000.
And then I'm just gonna be like, dang, I was really fat. And I'm still gonna be like slightly overweight, but not like, you know.
I'll never have that problem.
Crab rave.
Minoy.
Minoy. But yeah, I've loved Palo Verde. It has its flaws, but so does everywhere. I can't say that joke. So does everywhere else. I was gonna.
Yes.
We're not gonna talk about.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Palo Verde was pretty cool.
It was pretty epic gamer style, if we're all being honest
It's just
here.
sometimes, there's school shooter threats, and then you don't go to school, and you miss a full day of work.
Of work? I thought you said at work. I was like, we don't.
Isn't school to work?
We're not getting paid.
You're getting paid in knowledge.
Dude, we're not getting you owe a large sum of money and 17 cents.
Dude, I still owe money for books from Seacrest.
Are you serious?
Yeah, but I turned in those books.
You know they won't let you graduate if those fines are
yeah,
still on.
But
or you could just buy the book off of Amazon for like $8. Because I still owe them a textbook. Dude, okay, quick. It was a world history. Quick call out to the janitors. I'm just kidding. But the custodians just throw everything away like that's in the lockers. But it's not like their fault. Like TUSD literally says, hey, just throw everything away.
Yeah, but it was a textbook.
Yeah, but they, like, because the textbook, I left it in my locker sophomore year. I came back junior year, gone. Just disappeared. And then it says I owe a $75 fine for the book, or I need to replace the book.
That's not that bad.
That's a high school hack. If you need to, like, return a book, buy it off Amazon for $8. That's an epic gamer move. That's so respectful.
That was disgusting.
That was so respectful.
All right, well, I think we're in it there for the first shit episode.
Yes, and for quick sign-offs, don't be mean to your teachers. Be nice to them. And if some freshman watches this and they're like, "This is so gay," shut up. You're stupid. And if you go to Palo Verde, you're gonna have to do this eventually. So get named.
Bitch.
End the podcast. Wait, let me end it off with a song.
Oh. Weird flex, but okay.
I'm gay.